Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. We got Arc, we got Sly, we got a classic battle. This is it's like Outback. No rules, just right. It's the standard rules, so you can't really take anything away. There's no multiple legendaries out there. It is just going to be a blast tonight, literally, because this is the first match where post inventory, post purge, craziness. It is going to be absolute craziness tonight. We got a lot of people watching. Um, it's gonna be big. You guys know some new legendaries, some new items that sort of traded, switch places, all of that. We got Bones in the house. Good luck, Ark and Sly. We got Valar. Hello, 999 Kills, Great Mods, channel members, PDO players, trivia, sponsors, bundles, burn coin, kills coin, and I see Julia. Look, Julia's making the announce as well. We got Trigger's Army. But I got to do this because you guys know that when birthdays roll around, we miss Kel's birthday on Monday night. So I like to do this little thing with a, some recognition because everybody needs a box on their birthday, right? So big birthday shout out. I see Julia getting this thing started. Let me get in here too and make my presence known. Pushing those chips to the middle of the table. There you go. So a little birthday shout out to Kel because we know that she likes to spice it up for people as well. So Kel, hopefully I will. I don't I don't know where to believe. I I think Will's messing with me. Why do I feel like why do I feel like you have like an April birthday or something like that? I mean, I might be wrong. March. See, I was close. I was close. Well, it wasn't too far off. All right, we see Will in the house, yeah, and Justice. So you guys know how we do. Been a tradition for a long time. We try to celebrate those birthdays because our box events are just a ton of fun. I think that we got a big game tonight. Obviously, it's gonna be a blast, especially with the new gear. Um, Friday night, little craziness. You guys have chosen to go into the pond. Wasn't sure if you guys were going to go into the Oasis, right? You guys got friends? I got friends in the Oasis. I thought you guys were going to go toward the desert. You didn't, but you went to the pond. We'll have that Friday night. And I'm just super excited, man. And big thanks to all of you guys for testing the portal. Will did an auction, and then he was the first person messaging people like, "Hey, mine worked." So good screenshots, all that feedback that you guys provide. I had a call with the developers today, and I got to tell you, we don't have a lot more to give to them. They asked me, and I was like, I think it was just the gifting feature. And he said, that's a something 500 issue. It just means it's on a test server, and we're not worried about that. We got that covered. I'm like, cool, okay. And he's like, what else you guys got? And I'm thinking like, well, there wasn't really a whole lot more. So that should tell you guys we are close. We are super close with launching this thing. Um, so we'll try to get just some small meetings together, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'm going to be working with a couple people. We got to come up with a list of admin permissions and things that we have access to the back end. There's a few little tweaks that me and Kel kind of need on the back end in order to do deductions and things like that. Um, where they ask us for a list of features. So we're gonna go over with a fine tooth comb, maybe one more time. The quicker we get this done, the quicker we can launch it. But we're gonna need some more eyes on there just for a little bit more quality control. But I was first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you guys for helping. But I was just shocked at how we couldn't really find a whole lot of stuff anymore. We've been working on this for 2 years, so we're getting awfully close, and things are working. So That's nice. All right. Let's see if I got any more announcements. No, I think we're ready to get into a couple of stats, a few other things. So let's start out with just the standings. Standings, like I said, a lot of change so far this season. Mirror been super, super hot lately. You guys are really going to have to put your sights on Mirror and step up collectively. Look at them; they're back up to 9-4, have taken the lead. Arc, one game behind, 8-4. Vox with a big win the other night, 5-8. And then Sly's went through some change, but kind of getting it back together. Big home game tonight for Sly. And again, this is classic format. And I know from the messages and the gear and everything, Sly's pumped up. They're ready to go tonight. So you guys can see. Look at Monday. Monday, we got a masker match. That is Arc back at Mirror. We had them play last week or 2 weeks ago. And that is the masker match. You only get one prevention per team. And then Wednesday night, we got Vox at SLY. We'll be right back here again at Team SLY. And one prevention. I know Sly's loving that. SLY would love to play Vox in a situation where they don't have all them preventions. And then August 21st, remember, we just played this type of match, surprise match. Pick 3, you don't know until the end. And then Vox at Mirror. And then we kind of the bounce back matches of tonight, where there'll be classic matches and it'll be the opposites. So you guys can see, we're going to take you down to player control points. PCP points, these are the leaders up there. Dow trying to make a case for Bomber of the Year. He's got 5 gold bars. Then you got Kel, you got Julia. It's weird to see like 2 out of 3 Arc leading with the walls. That's usually Mirror's category, but Arc pretty strong with the walls this year. Halos, we got JJ. 11 Halos. We got Crimson, a couple 100 points behind. Valar right there as well. Range Rover, Julia and Dimes, top 2. They're facing off. Will they be in the Rover zone tonight? You'll find out shortly. Submarine, JJ, followed by Crimson, and then Game Over, Valar. We got Justice, 11 Cannonballs, B-Dub and Craven, tied for second. And the Temple, Justice, but B-Dub creeping back up there. Don't count B-Dub out on the Temple Titan Award. She's still got a shot at it. Page number 2. Turret, we got the Animal Samurai. Dead even, 10 apiece. Rover, these are Ruffled Feathers. Maybe we'll see some Ruffled Feathers tonight, but we got Jim, Pope, Father Ron, all with 2. Stealth, you know who the Top Guns are. We got 1 tonight. We got JJ. Father Ron with the only person to get a white flag. Watchtower, JJ, but Craven is on the list. Trigger moving up on the list as well, tied with Cat. Strawman, Crimson with the 3 Strawman awards. Vehicle Theft, still Ocean Man. And, of course, the only person to get a shatter is Kel up to this point. All right, that is our individual player control points, our standings. We keep expanding that just to make it a lot of fun. So you can go, might be one of those nights where you're just getting a beat down. It's like, we ain't going to win. You don't start out saying we ain't going to win, but maybe you had a strategy and the other team is just rocking it. And you're like, well, not our night tonight, but let's get some PCP points. Qualify for the Max Awards. And Ron says it right. Ron, it is. It is roll time. So, if you are from the 2 teams playing never get to roll. It's the teams that are showing up and cheering. So, again, if you're from SLY, you're from Arc, my apologies. But show up for the next game. You get a chance to roll. It's on your off night. So, I need Team Box, Team Mirror. Give me numbers from 1 to 20. This is for a pack in our next box event. That might be next Saturday. I have not finalized the exact date yet. If it's not next Saturday, it'll be the following Saturday. One will be a pet battle. One will be a box event. So I'm not sure which is which. I will make that announcement on Monday. So right around the corner. All right, last call. Mirror and Box. Get your number in from 1 to 20. This is for a free pack in the next box event. All right. I gave them all a chance. Here it is. That was your last call. 20-sider. Let's go. Let's go. Number 12. No 12. No 12. Let's roll it again. Number 20. Father Ron with the 20. I'm going to roll one more. You know what? Number 3. I'm going to roll until I get another winner. Let's do it. Number 19. Nope, no 19. Ron should have told Kat to show up tonight. Number 13. J-Law to Wall, number 13. There we go. J-Law and Ron both scoring some packs tonight. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to show you guys a crazy replenishment. You know, sometimes we like to unveil these slowly, but look, we just sent out inventory to everybody. Something we started doing a few months back is these after inventories big replenishment bonus. They got no gear in them, but I don't think you even worry about gear when you see this, because just the sheer numbers and the items is going to make your mouth drop. This is a type of thing that lasts you for a month, maybe 5 weeks, depending on how many events you do. But certainly if you're playing faction wars, this might actually last you till the next inventory. So here we go. This is also discounted. If you don't know the details, just message Kel. This is just, I love this one. I love we started doing this. We're also going to do a bomber bundle tonight too, and you guys are going to see that. Here it is, everybody. This is the super stockpile bonus. Those numbers are how many you get of each one. So you got top end stuff and you got straight up stuff you guys are using. I'm going to run through it. We got 2 Immortal skins, 2 Colossal skins, 2 Dragon Smoke, 2 Arc Ice, 2 Super Thrill. Take it over to the right side. I'm going to give you 3 Onyx skins, 3 Stellar skins, 3 Mythic skins. The Secure Glyph, 3 of those. Ravage Glyph, 3 of those. Down to the next level. If you die a lot on Friday, there are 4 Resin Restores. One of the few times you can really load up. We cut down on the Resin Restores because we actually want you guys to die sometimes on Friday. It's fun dying on Friday. It's fun for me anyway. Gold Summon skins. Absorption Potion, probably the most used potion in the game now. Blue Spark, 4 of those. Fine Smoke, 4 of those. Brand new Elixir. This is going to be an upgrade over the ASC. This is called the Elixir Extreme. I'm calling it the EXT. It gives you a D8. The glyph stats are not. The glyph stats in the system are correct. The Ravage and the Secure were both nerfed. So that artwork has not been replaced, but what's in your inventory is the correct stats. But this is an upgrade over ASC, and it's also an upgrade over the new stats in Iron. This is the Elixir Steel, H12, B6. If you think you're going to die a lot and you don't have a lot of base, this is the elixir you want to use. It gives you an extra B6. Seal and Thrill Smoke, 5 of those. Savage 6, 5 of those. Max Wax Black, 5 of those. Brand new tapes tonight, everybody. We've got Graphene. It's not black graph, red graph. We just have one. It is Graphene. Again, if you need base, brand new tape. It's an upgrade over Flexite, B6, D6. And an upgrade over Zircon, Carbine, 1 Carbine now, D5, AP5. Yeah. Mag 7, 6 of those. Super 8, 6 of those. Hostile 9, 6 of those. Look at your waxes. 7 Max Wax bow. 7 Gold Wax Armor. 7 Bullet. 7 Blade. 7 Grenades. And, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys what. Why don't you guys make some damn noise? Make some noise. Give me 999s. I might have to reconsider a couple of those rows up there. If I see the group fired up, like I'm fired up for this match, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get some 999s in here. All right, you know what? You know what we're going to do? All right. Forget that 6 and that 7 right there, okay? Let's do this. number 7, number 6. How about we do this, y'all? How about 10 of that row with the tapes? Now about 10 of the row with the waxes. Look at that. We got triple 10s up there. So we're going to give you 10 of that row, 10 of the other row, and in the next row, 10 Max Seals, 10 Terror 10, 10 Heal and Seal, 10 Pet Repels, 10 Silver Sparks, 20 Elysium, and I'm going to give you 50 standard ammo, 50 red gel, and the first time we've ever done this, because you guys use a lot of pets, now that you got your pets back, you're using them on Friday nights, 100 pet revives and 100 loaders. Biggest, baddest replenishment we have ever done. And as you guys know, you message Kel, it's actually cheaper than the regular bundle too. It's 50. And my hope is that lasts you with your core items for a month, if not more. Some of y'all, it's going to last you 2 months. But I don't want you running out of stuff on Friday night. I don't want you running out of stuff in the Clash events. And, of course, Faction Wars. You need to, you got bags. You got bags on the portal. I want those bags full. All right, Kel, we got a ton of these. And here's the thing. If you did not reserve the Super Bomber Bundle, you still got about 2 to 3 minutes to message Kel. Now, you may not know what's in it. You may think this is just going to be your regular one. We do Super Bomber Bundles now once per month. We had one July 19th. We had one June 19th. We had one per month. So, because we just did the inventory and the replenishment, we're going to go ahead and put this one out there too. And I'm going to tell you, Red's Revenge are no longer a qualifying grenade on the Super Bomber Bundle. That should tell you the firepower. The lowest grenade is not a specialty grenade on here. It's Vlad's Verdict. That is a 280. The Days of Carnage and Cataclysm, that's Friday night stuff. Faction Wars, it is legit. Kel might be typing because I got to tell you, when we do these, it's a lot. There's a lot of people picking up these bundles tonight. So let's give her a second. I mean, it's probably going to be like 30 names. So, we'll just hang out for a little bit. Still getting messages. Understandable. Yeah, and again, I mean, I think people knew there was a replenishment today. They just didn't know how big the replenishment was going to be. But you know what? I'm back. I mean, I spent 3 days in inventory hell. It was inventory and purge and consolidations. And you know what? When I get to I just love it. I love seeing the stats. I love seeing where the game is at, and really what you guys do to this game makes me super proud watching how you guys continue to grow it. No, Ron, because I don't want to incentivize you dying. If Ron had unlimited resin restores, can you imagine all the stupid shit he would? I mean, all the crazy stuff he would do. Sorry, Ron. All right, bundles. We've got replenishment, Deadly Dimes, Jim, Cat, Justice, B-Dub, Craven, Valar, Animal, Flyrod, Bones, Busy, Die, Moonshot, Will, Sheila, Chad, Ocean Man, Samurai, Tiny, Julia, Tim, JJ, Football, Dow Pope, Trigger, Problem Child, Ron, Mist, and Kel. Now, without further ado, I'm going to take you to the Super Bomber. Check this out. It is different. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and there are 2 sets of grenades. Remember in the old days, there were like 8 Vlad's Verdict and 4 Wedding Crasher? Not anymore. This one we're starting out with 16 Vlad's Verdict. So I got a feeling you're going to see a lot of VVs up there. 16 of those just to start out. Then go up one tier, and we've never done this before, 16 Wedding Crashers. So that right there is 32 top tier grenades that you would be using in Faction Wars. Now, even if you throw 7 of these a game, that's going to last you 5 weeks in Faction Wars. Now, look, some of y'all throw a lot on Friday night too. I get it because that's XP. You want to down the boss. I'm not hating on you for that. I know some people like to throw the heat on Friday night too, and with Clash. But this gives you a little bit more option. And then take a look in the middle. We've got all those specialty grenades. Oracle, Vapor, Seismic, Lithium, Snowstorm, Rapture, Elmo, Red Eye, Dud, Glitch, Jin, and Top Hat. That's 2 of each of those. So right there in the middle, 2. Now, why are specialty grenades important? 1, they do cool things to the walls. Number 2, you got to have a specialty grenade to light a watchtower. Even with all that, some of you guys got a nice stockpile of specialty grenades, and I'm glad you do, because in the very near future, we're rolling out an event. It's called the Dance of Dragons, and it is going to require a specialty and certain types of grenades. Could be old school grenades. And your challenge will be to pick the right grenade for the right target. And then a new target's going to pop up, and then you're going to pick one. It's going to be a timed event, and the winner is going to win their very own dragon. It is going to be the Dance of the Dragon, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you got a few good grenades in stock. I think you guys have a lot of fun with that event. You guys love the pet battles. You're going to love Dance of the Dragon. When we roll out a brand new contest, a brand new game, we do it right. All right, but we're not done yet. Take all those grenades in the middle, and I'm going to give you each one of these 4 corners, 2 Goliaths, 2 Super Whammo, 2 monsters. And you know what? We usually don't do this. Usually the brand new grenade is 1. I'm going to give you 2 gavel grenades, strongest grenade in the game, and also because you need something to attach to them, I'm going to give you 200 loaders. 200 loaders. So, if you get the replenishment in this, that is 300 loaders. So I told you guys, I'm hooking this group up tonight big time because you guys are awesome, and you play an amazing team sport, and you play it really, really well. So, Kel, we got a ton of bombers as well, so Kel's going to post that. We do have a little bit later start, but it's all good. These captains are super fast. I know for a fact Julian and Daryl will be running a pretty fast show tonight, so we'll make up that extra few minutes that we missed. And again, we'll post this to pay special attention of, I know Moonshot does. Moon's got like a working inventory. If you guys ain't trading grenades, Moon will know how many grenades you have. Sometimes people trade them and they throw people off, which is fine. But Moon's going to know who has gavels. All right, we got Will to Bill, Julia, B-Dub, Dimes, Jim, Trigger, Flyrod, Justice, Bones, Valar, Box Bank picking up a little extra stash. Mirror Bank picking up a little extra stash. Kel as well. A split bundle between Craven Light Football, Dow, and the Pope. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys, and have a lot of fun wrecking some stuff. Here we go. We'll take you guys back to the main page. If you are the following players, if you are Dow, Valar, Busy, Julia, Craven, Bones, Tiny, and Dimes, those 8 players, I need your pre-match buffs right now. And you will see some new combination of some new. There's Julia using the Extreme 2 Graphene, Carbine. We got Bones, AXC, Double Flex, Eli. Busy B, extreming it up. Little Eli on the Cape of Craven and the Lost Scepter. We got Julia, Bones, Busy, Valar, Craven Light. You see Craven rocking that new tape. We got Mr. Freeze, Dow in the house. Deadly Dimes. And all I need is Tiny, and we will be good to go. Wait a minute. What do you... What? Whoa, hold on. What is Eric doing picking up a box? Do not tell me the Deacon is coming out of retirement. Oh my, wait a minute. All right. More to come on that. Man, we got Will coming out of retirement. Deacon coming. This is getting bizarre. This is getting crazy. There's going to be a lot of fighting going down. All right. I don't know anything yet. That is news to me, y'all. I'm telling you, I am completely surprised as well. So when I find out more information, I will share it. All I see at this point is Deacon with a bomber bundle. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm going to take you down to the SLY Swamp. Tonight, starting lineup is as follows. We've got, in the swamp, we got Tiny the Tank starting out. You see Tiny in the bomber zone. After Tiny, for Team Arc, we got Valar in the tank zone. And Julia, who is your siege? Is it Valar? I think Valar's the siege, right? All right. Let me put the S on Valar. Right there. Sorry, Valar. All right. Valar is going after. She's going first for Team Arc. And going second overall. After Valar, we got Bones in the siege position. After Bones, we got Busy B. Busy B in the bomber zone. After Busy, Deadly Dimes is a rover. Following Deadly Dimes is the assassin Julia. Julia's a rover. Julia's a captain tonight. Dimes is a challenger. Julia's also challenging for her team. Then going last, we got Craven Light in the DZ. He is the captain. And going last for Team Arc is Dow. And Dow is in the DZ. All right, everybody. Remember, timers are not able to be challenged. You got 20 seconds to get your move in. Do the best you can. If you miss the timer, it's not the end of the world. Just cost your team 10 points. But these teams are pretty fast. All right, let's kick this thing off and go with Tiny from the bomber. 20 seconds starting right now. Tiny going Boston Main Street, playing it in one. It's going to cap in 3. Beats the timer pretty easily. Thank you for that. We've got Tiny also going Pet Repel, Mass Destruction 2, and starting out Rapture mode. Julia, you are the captain. What are you going to do about that? Anything or nothing? Main Street, Pet Repel, S8 Rapture, Mass Destruction 2. All right, it hits. Tiny breaking the ice early. Let's get that Rapture. With the Rapture means he's getting a teardrop right there. And throwing early heat. I love it, S8 style. That's got some pop to it. I forgot, Tiny don't play around. Late Bomber of the Year rush. Tiny. Black block, green block, double blocking it round number 1. Let's go over to Valar. Valar from the tank zone. 20 seconds, V. Timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Barely beats the timer. Valar's going to jump in the tank. She's going to boss to their chest. Valar playing boss in 1 with cap in 3. Jumping into tank earns her a cannonball. 25-point cannonball for Valar. Gonna steal Amy's boss. So Amy's boss is now out of play. Flourish Wand. We're going to put that right there in case somebody wants to run through it. It's also going to take the green wands off the board. Earth wands are gone. Seal Absorption. And going to go Larvae's Lance. Mass Destruction 2. All right. Tank. Boss to their chest. Steal the boss. Flourish Wand. Seal Absorption. And a Keen Eye from Craven. Noticed the damage that their grenade did and predicted that if they Larvae's Lance this, that it's not going to take down the black block. And he was correct. It's not. Now in the tank, she does get an E1. In Rage 1, Snowstorm, cut it in half. And Valar, 60% of a black block. Valar going to add in Talio. Absolutely can to boost it up. And it is after the Larvae's Lance is calculated. Craven Light uses Insomnia. Which is actually going to give Craven a net gain. Well, actually, the Rage is calculated after, so it won't reduce it lower than 40, but it stays exactly where it is. Valar boosting it up, Craven deducting it more than she's boosting it. It stays at 60%, 40% black remaining. All right, we got a little chess match going on here. I love it. All right, let's kick it over to Bomber Bones. Bones, 20-second timer. Beats the timer pretty easily. What is SOS? I don't have my abbreviation sheet in front of me. Staff of Sable. All right. Staff of Sable means she cannot be affected by. That's your new legend, your Fear Smoke. You or your pet cannot be affected by either of those things. So she is going to hop in the tank. Let's start with that. And go to their DZ. All right, we're going to move her to get her up there in place. Let's give her a cannonball as well. All right, using her legendary means she cannot be under the effect of a smoke. Neither can her pet. Slush Wand to Valar. And Slush Wand is going to take the Ice Wands out of play. It's going to cut Valar's captain damage in half. Her Rage is going to cut her Rage in half. From the tank. All right, let's get those ice blue wands. There you go. Seal absorption. And Julia's going to let the shot to the straw man hit. Put a ward on Dimes. Like that first straw man, she does have gear. Absorption. And let's get him to the right DZ. Because she is sieging. Yep. And she's going to summon Weber because she's taking a shot from the Dark Widow. All right, real quick recap. Staff of Sable, Slush Wand, Ward to Dimes. Gets in the tank, goes there DZ, going to drop Seal Absorption, shoots a Straw Man and gets a Weber in return, and also Mass Destruction. And the Straw Man's going to take her Gear Absorption. She still has a regular Absorption. All good. Let's go from Bones over to Busy Bee. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. You know, Busy, if that's lag, I'll take it. Busy still beats the timer with 8 seconds to go. Going to turn into a Priestess. She's going to summon Mythic Rocky. Going to drop Seal, S8 Goliath. With Mass Destruction. Priestess, summon a pet, drop a Seal, S8 Goliath to the wall. Craven says, wait. Captains, I'm going to start. Tiny's going to prevent. I'm going to start pushing a little bit faster. Captains, be ready as soon as you read it. And the tank grenade, or the grenade is stopped. Let's go from Busy over to Dimes. Dimes, you got 20 seconds. After Dimes, we got Julia, Craven, and Dow. Dimes beats the timer. She's going to go Range Rover. Dimes jumps into Range Rover. And only going to the temple steps because you got a flame there. Lost stream to their wall. Dark Boss to their chest, which means Ward is gone. Dimes breaking in that Dark Boss early. Could be worth an extra 25 if it caps. Gonna go Furnace Wand. Furnace Wand's gonna take the red wands off the board. It means no rage. Can go over 6 this round, for the remainder of this round. Seal. Absorption. going to put out the flame. Checking one thing, 1 second. Let's give her a tire. So we know that they will have the sentry unlocked in round 6. And lost stream to their wall could be worth 75 currently. Based on the current points of that wall. All right, everything else is good. Let's go from Deadly Dimes over to Julia. Julia, you got 20 seconds. Julia, 1 second in, beats the timer, jumps into Rover. Julia getting a tire as well. Each team unlock the tires. They will unlock the sentry. Going to go to Temple Steps. Going to play Stonehenge. We're going to put a absorption on the wall there. We're going to put a second absorption right there. Again, just nurse the attack. It's not a seal, doesn't have to be broken. Julia with a seal and an absorption. Then I'm to Temple. And each team with 6 mass destruction. All right, last and not least, Craven Light, 20 seconds from the DZ. Got Craven and we got Dow. Timer's up for Craven. Beats the timer. Going to bonfire the Temple Flame. Drop a seal, gen to the wall, and he's going to shatter. All right, shatter is going to be a half block shatter. The absorption stays, but that green block is now 50 green. Bonfire is going to relight that Temple Flame. Right there. Julia, you got a gen to the Watchtower. Hits or wait? It hits. All right, Craven Light, lighting the Watchtower. Craven, where do you want that 10% damage to go? Going to Valar's boss. Valar, your boss is at 90%. All right, let's go over to Dow. Dow, 20 seconds. Both teams playing fast. Let's keep it that way. Keep beating the timers, guys. We're going to push this game just a little bit till we get caught up. Timer's up. Dow beats the timer. Absorption potion. Red Paul to dimes. And drop seal. And a glitch grenade to the straw man. All right, start with the absorption potion. It all hits. Summon Red Paul to dimes. All right, Red Paul is going to go in. Going to hit. Going to break your absorption. It's gone with any damage. Going to hit again, dimes. Going to break your seal. Double striker. going to flip the straw man over to the other side with the glitch grenade, and that is going to break his absorption. All right, but he has another one. He had a gear absorption. Glitch grenade, flips the straw man. Nice move. Red Paul, hit, then hit. And then he gets his own absorption potion, all within the timer, and all good. At the end of the first round, Deadly Dimes rotating into the temple and getting one blessing. Julia cannot go into temple because it's on fire. A straw man would qualify as a target. Glitch. If it hits, is the exact wording, cluster D280 up to 290. If it hits and one straw man is lit, put it out and light yours. So it does not specify whether it's a pet, whether it's a wall, whether it is straw man, as long as it hits a target. But it is preventable. So, yes. Good call. I don't think we ever had one thrown at a straw man, to be honest. But now we have. All right. Checking something real quick. All right, Bones dimmed a Dragonstone. And everything else should be good to go. Let's get DZ points. DZ, I got 25, 25. Strawman, I got 5 for Arc. 0 for SLY. And we're ready to get round 2 underway. Round 2, I've got Tiny, you got 20 seconds. Let's go. I need another 15-minute round. And that is correct. 0 for Arc, 25 for SLY. Bones neutralized the DZ. Craven got it. 25 to 0. SLY to Arc. All right. Tiny beats the timer. Mythic Kang to her boss. His boss. Sorry, Tiny. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. Send a max seal over to Dimes. Blue Spark, H9, Wedding Crasher, loaded to the wall with Ignite. Busy's going to prevent it. It is shut down. Tiny does get the Kang, the seal, Blue Spark, H9, but Busy, timely prevention. Let's go over to Valar. 20 seconds, Valar. After Valar, we got Bones, then we got Busy. Timer's up, Valar. Let's see if she beat it. Did beat the timer. Valar's going to go to the temple steps, right behind Julia. Julia first in line. Villar's going to play Wizards Rose. Don't know if we've seen this yet, have we? So, the only problem is this, Villar. You cannot target Tammy. You have to target a teammate. So you target one of your teammates, and each time they use an enrage, the enemy before them gets a hinder. So that means, Tammy, every time Julia plays any type of enrage, you will get a hinder that stacks. So if she throws an S6, whatever, you get -1 hinder. If next round she throws an H9, you get another -1 hinder. It's not based on the type of potion, it's any enrage. And that is played on Julia. So every time Julia plays a rage, you're the person in front of her. You're the enemy in front of her. Everybody got it? Good. All right, she's going to play Dragon Smoke. Light that back up. Temple Steps, Wizard Rose, Dragon Smoke, Mythic Kang to her boss, and she's going to go ahead and bless to get some of that damage back Craven did. Will bring her boss back to 95, and a Mythic Kang could be worth 63. All right, let's go to Bones, 20 seconds. Bones trying to beat J-Law. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad, though. She did beat the timer. About 10 seconds. Bones going to move to the Temple Steps. Now, we start out. Weber takes down that green block. The absorption moves just like it does with Arc Ice. The absorption is still there. Nerf's damage. Block was taken. But green block gone. 2 absorptions still hanging out on the walls. All right, now let's move Bones. Right over there. Bones is third in line. The order of succession after round number 1 is the order. So Julia, Villar, and then Bones. Temple Steps, Mythic Kang to side chest. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel. F4 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Ignite and a Max Spark on Dow. All right, F4 Wedding Crasher. Now this will hit the wall, and the nerf will be in play for that absorption, and it'll finish it off. But F4 Wedding Crasher with the extra mass destruction of 6 and a stronger grenade, still going to get the blue block. Slowed it down, no carryover damage, so the absorption did help, but Bones still had enough to get the block out of play. All right, let's go from Bones over to Busy B. Busy, 20 seconds. Busy beats the timer. Busy and Rocky. Oh my goodness. Busy. Busy! Don't hurt him. My God, girl. H9 monsters. Busy and Rocky in the house. Craven just dropped his beer. And it's a mythic Rocky. You guys know. I think Busy's been waiting like a year to double trouble with Rocky like that. All right, gold blue from Amy for Rocky, and Busy's going to hit, correct? All right. So, because she chooses the one for Rocky, the gold blue is not going to break Busy's seal. Stopping the one with the mythic, though. So one blue out of the game. The gold from the gold blue would hit Rocky, but Rocky goes away at this turn anyway, so it's a wash. However, Busy's H9 monster with Loom is going to hit. %40 of a black block. Crushes the black. Green block. Green block. Blue block. And that's it. But that's pretty good. Busy, big grenade shot. Gets Arc right back in the grenade game. Second strongest grenade in the game. And, hold on. I was just about to say that. The ruling was that when Gavel rolled out in a grenade bundle, that Loom would only target the highest grenade. That was the announcement that I made because it was not in the grenade bundle. It is in the grenade bundle as of tonight. So Loom only affects that. Now, Busy, I'm not going to charge you your Loom because it's not a valid target. But I'm not going to apply it either. So I'm going to put this blue block back up. And I got 30% of a blue block still hanging up there. All right, Busy keeps her ability, but it doesn't get added to the grenade. And then we put the damage back onto the wall. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, you got 20 seconds. All right, beats the timer. Dime's going to move to the tank zone. We're going to go Mythic Kang to Tiny's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Max Bark Dow, keep him in place. Dow will not be moving his turn. I'm going to go with a Pet Repel as well. F4 Goliath loaded to the wall with Ignite, Julia. It hits. And after the mass destruction, stronger grenade, we're going to give her a full blue block to start. Ignite added, mass destruction 6 added, and the Goliath. 55% of that next block. Dimes, you got 45 blue remaining. Arc with 2 full blue and a 30. SLY with a 45 remaining. All right, after dimes, let's go to Julia. 20 seconds for you. All right, Julia can get a Mythic Vessel. Pet Repel. Beats the timer. The Enrage is going to give dimes a -1 hinder. All right, so a couple things. I'm going to give you the boom because you can't play it. But you can't play 2 abilities. So I got to give you a warning. Next one will be 5 points. You played a double ability. The boom's going to come first because we just established. So Loom would not be eligible, so she's playing the boom. That's fine. No issue with that. But the Shatter is the issue. So that'll be a warning. Next double play for Arc would be a 5-point penalty. Mythic Vessel hits. Pet Repel. M7 Monster with Boom from Zulu. Luckily, she's in a rover. But problem with that Craven is Mythic Vessel. It's going to hit hard. So she gets 3 rage just this round because the Mythic. And then she gets another 1 rage with her rover as long as she's in the rover. 7. 8. And we also know that she's using her Zulu. Which gives her double launch power from the rover. All right. Buckle up. Cannot exceed the value of the grenade. So the double launch power is going to give her a double monster because it's a Zulu. S11. S11 double monster damage. This is not the one you wanted to hit. Blue block. Blue block. Blue block. Red block. Red block. 15% of a red block. 85 red remaining. That is a specialty launcher for a rover. It's equivalent to a double monster. Wow. With the vessel. That is crazy. Craven, Ocean Man got it right. That was the Holy Toledo, right? Yeah, that was a big one. That's what I know. I know what's going to happen. All right, here we go. let's go to Craven Light, 20-second timer. I think Craven wants to dolly himself. Craven's gonna be like, can I play dolly and go back and stop that one? All right, he beats the timer. Activate guard, Talon Amy to the temple. It's a nice play. It is going to move her out of her tank, though. Bones to the temple. Pirate to their sub. Nice 1-2 shot there. E3 Elmo to the watchtower. And Misery to Dow. Wow. They got Dow so he can't move. He can't play an upgraded pet. And he can't release a sub. That's a hell of a thing there. All right, skip that Elmo. 10 points for that. Light a second watchtower. You got that. All right, again, Craven using his Cosmic, moving Amy, Pirate to sub, Pet Repel, E3 Elmo, Misery going to lower Dow's pet grade. Yeah, Ray's got some serious jokes tonight. Like, I get I get it. He's frozen. Not bad. Not a bad one there. He's been working on his material. All right, final move of round number 2. Dow, 20 seconds. All right, he beats it. All right. Mass Destruction. Blaze to Strawman. Denim to the Flames. It hits. That's a timely Denim, actually. All right, Dow going to spread a flame. And going to put out the flame. Probably as good of a move as he could have gotten there based on the circumstances. All right, let's move Julia into the temple. Villar stays where she's at. DZ, I've got 25-25 this time. I got Art gaining 10-0. Bones with a halo. Julia with a halo. And everything else looks pretty good. You guys, do me a favor. Let me get your subs for round 3, everybody. Nice gameplay. Very fast gameplay. For a late start, you guys made up some serious time. Bone's going to use the elevation wand. And it is free to use, so it doesn't count against the purple wands. Craven will keep his smokes. Dow, you will not keep your smoke. But you will lose that max spark. You no longer have that. All right, Tiny heading out. Ocean Man coming in the bomber zone. We'll start Ray out at 90% health for suffocation. Skylight coming in for Busy Bee. Good job, Busy Bee. Bring Sky in. Sky coming in at 90%. Sky will be controlled by Julia. And we need Skylight's buffs. And before we get to Ray's turn, I'm going to go ahead and let me cap both these Mythic Kangs. That's going to be 126 points for SLY. Also cap this boss, which would be the first flag of the game. 1 flag to 0. Joey, we have buffs for Skylight. All right, we'll get those buffs posted. I'm going to go ahead and get the game going while she's doing that. All right, Ocean Man, 20-second timer starts with you right now. All right, beats the timer. Ocean Man going boss to Main Street. Ray playing boss in 3. It's going to cap in 5. Going to go Synergy wand. Going to take the Nirvana wands off the board. It's also going to give him his health back. Smart play. Get that health. Going to shatter. That shatter is going to... Ooh, that's nice. Shatter is going to take the rest of that blue block off the board. All right, boss to Main Street. Going to drop a seal. M7 Wedding Crasher loaded. All right, so this is a teardrops. Basically going to be a free wall. All he's got to do is just touch it, and it's gone. Taking that red block, taking a red block with his juiced up Wedding Crasher. And 40%. We got a wall game going. 60% red remaining. SLY jumps back into the wall lead. 85 red over on the other side. 60 on this side, but it's still pretty close. All right, good stuff. Let's go over to Valar. 20-second timer, Valar. I guess if Valar went down to the... you know what? That would have been a bad joke. I'm sorry. Not appropriate, Valar. I don't want Valar to play from the freezer where she works. Cyborg Gronk. Main Street Boss. Some people got it. I stopped myself before I got too far with it. All right. Cyborg Gronk, Main Street Boss, pirate to their sub. All right. Boss to Main Street. Going to take it down to... Wow, Ray, they're hitting your boss hard already. 50% out of the gates. And Mirror Smoke, what's the target, Valar? I have an idea, but let's just confirm it. All right, going to put Mirror Smoke on Main Street Boss. Gronk, pirate to their sub. Mirror Smoke, Arc Spark, S6 Goliath. Craven, how you feel about that S6 Goliath? I need a target for that one too, by the way. All right, so Craven, her shot with the Goliath is going to be S6, Echo 7. She's in the tank. It's going to make it a 9. And we're going to give Valar a shiny gold bar. Bar for Valar. Set up nicely by Julia's big attack. 1-2 combo shot, but hey, don't be sad for SLY because SLY got 75 points off that wall kill too. But Valar getting that gold bar, and her boss also capped. Is anybody going to score except Valar? Valar got a king. Gold bar. Man, Valar scoring all the arc points. She came to play today. Flags are 1-1. All right, all good. And let me get the scoreboard correct. We got 1 wall to 0. SLY not too far behind in the wall game, but we got a close one. No, it's not, Valar. Valar, you been smoking that stuff again? Look again. Man, I tell you. Can't trust this woman. All right, here we go. Bones, you're up. 20-second timer for Bones. All right, Bones beats the timer. All right, going to go Gold Regis. Dust of Valar. Minister Gamma Glob to the boss as well. All right, Julia, do they hit? Regis, you got no choice. Regis coming back with 24. That's going to bring Valar's boss to 74. Min is going to bring it to 79. Mythic Psycho is going to stop the shot. Bone's going to absorb some of it. And then the rest is going to be absorbed by her absorption. All right. But Regis is good. So Regis and the Min going to bring Ray's boss back to 79. But the Minister is shut down. All right, after Bones, we've got Skylight. 20-second timer for Sky. Timer's up. Nope, posted again. Just split it up and we'll wait for any reactions from it. Don't keep posting the same thing if it doesn't show up, because it's not going to work. All right. I'm going to turn Ray into a warrior. Go boss to Main Street. So we got a challenge on Main Street. All right, Sky playing boss in 3. Would cap in 5. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to Main Street. And then they're going to stack some more mirror smoke. All right, Craven, you got an S8 Wedding Crasher, cannot be prevented. Does it hit? All right. All right, going to play Dolly. Ray is not a warrior. He's a tank. We do not put mirror smoke on Main Street. And there is no Wedding Crasher. So, Julia, would you like to play a pet? All right, going to keep boss on Main Street. So no change. Nothing else happened in that round. Dimes, you have a -1 ender and you got 20 seconds. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Dime's going to drive that rover up to the DZ. Mythic Regis with Gamma Glob to the Main Street boss with Mend. That is going to bring Ray's boss back to 100%. Dimes cap boss number 2. Oh, sorry. Let me put that Kanger where it belongs. And a Mythic Kang. 2 flags to 1. And another 63-point Kang. DZ and, in essence, a full heal to the boss. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, we got 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beats the timer. All right, so Julia's going to play balls to their chest. Playing in 3 would cap in 5. Going to move out of the temple into the DZ. Play Mirror Smoke. F5 Goliath loaded to the boss and going to hinder Ray. All right, that's going to give Dimes a -2 hinder. Going to give Ray a -1 hinder. Can't prevent the grenade. Craven Light. Still under the effect of Mirror Smoke. All right. So it does hit. Julia has the Vessel as well. So S6 Goliath loaded to the boss. And stacking a little bit more Mirror Smoke. Take Ray's boss from 100. S6 down to 70%. All right, after Julia, we've got Craven Light. 20-second timer for Craven. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Craven going to go boss to their chest. Craven playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. All chests are occupied. We got a challenge going on Main Street. What is Busy Dow? Oh, okay. I was going to say, I know he's busy. I'm going to put dust on Dow. Boss to their chest, dust to Dow. F4 Gen to the Watchtower. Julia, does it hit? Or do you stop it? It hits. We're going to light Watchtower number 3. And we'll reset it. Craven, where you want the 10% to go? Sky's boss on Main Street. Take it down to 90. All right, Dow, you're up. Final move of round 3, 20 seconds. Good match so far. If you guys are watching, this is a really good one up to this point. Some good setups. Dow beats the timer. H7 Goliath loaded to the boss on Main Street. Super Thrill Moxie to light a straw man. All right. Moxie for a straw man. And Craven, there is still mirror smoke there. And it's an H7. 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we saw what Julia did with her S6. Dow coming stronger with the S10. Let's light straw man number 3. Mirror smoke is now gone. All right, taking Ray's boss down to 30%. Back-to-back big shots. And a straw man. Actually, let me back that up. Dow is dust smoked. Gonna nerf that attack. He was busy smoked. $25% nerfed. All right, we're going to bring Ray's boss back up to 40%. That one to me doesn't matter because everybody gets it wrong. So whichever one he has to play, we never count that against anybody, whether it's a Moxie or a Roxy, because it's very confusing. So just type the Roxy out. As long as they don't double play it, just make sure that it's never double played. But we never count it against a player because I think everybody screws it up. I think I'm gonna change the name of it. Maybe we'll change the name. All right, that's the end of that. And as a reminder, health check Ray, your boss at 40% because Dow was nerfed with the dust smoke. All right, at the end of round number 3. Let me give you guys some halos too. Craven, you and Dow want some halos? Let's give you 3 apiece. All right, DZ, I've got 25, 25. I'm going to roll Valar into the temple. Your bones, another blessing. And Strawman, I've got 15 points for Arc, 0 for SLY. Because Ray, they know where the power's at. You always go after the powerful ones. That's why. All right, we're going to start out round number 4, last round before halftime. And we're going to start out with Ocean Man, 20-second timer for Ray. We got Ray, Valar, Bones, Skylight, Dimes, Julia, Craven, and Dow. Ocean Man beats the timer. No problem. Red Kang to Craven's boss. Ray playing Red Kang could be worth 50. Going to go Pet Repel. Ray trying to knock down that wall, get the gold bar. They are picking on him now. Look. Now I know. All right, we got Red Kang, Pet Repel, throws a big Goliath. And then Misery to Valar, Skylight play into prevention. All right, let's go over to Valar from the temple. 20-second timer, Valar. Timer's up. Beats the timer. You're going to go Mythic Cane to raise boss. You're going to Unholy the Dust. M7 Goliath to boom to which target? Valar. Main Street boss. Craven, you got a cane and a grenade. I heard that. Craven says, wait. And it is a Mythic Cane, so it's a legit pet. All right, question is, tank page 1, the cane. All right. So the pet does not hit. Craven, does the grenade hit? All right. Now keep in mind, Valar is in a tank. And Ray is at 40%, but they prevent the pet from hitting, which does not spread the flame. However, we just saw we had a gauge for this with Dow before the dust. Valar with a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 45% damage. Ray's boss is Sauce. He was at 40%. Valar getting a ruffled feather. First ruffled feather of the new gear. And she apologizes right afterwards. How's that competitive gameplay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to I'm here to try to win, but I didn't mean to kill your boss. All right. We got a pretty even game. Let's kick it over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Beats the timer. Bones going skull to sky. That is not the rule of the portal. There's only one rule in the portal, Villar. All right, you got, Julie, you got a half wall shatter. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall. And then skull to skylight. What's your call? It hits. All right. We'll start out with a skull to sky. We're going to light up watchtower number 4. Hit skylight. Skylight's going down to 80%. Bone's going to get an absorption for that. Shatter is going to take that wall from 60 red down to 10 red. Got a 20% nerf on this attack. So it's 1.10 with a 20% nerf, but they've got mass destruction. Bomber Bones taking down the final red block and earning herself a gold bar. Walls are even. Don't do it, Villar. Don't do it. Let her earn her name. Come on. How can you be Bomber Bones with a Dominari hanging over your head? All right, we got a brand new wall. Walls are 1-to-1. I don't know about you, but this game is pretty even. We got a knockdown drag out with these two teams. All right, regardless, Bones still getting the job done. All right, let's go over to Skylight. 20-second timer for Sky. We got Skylight, Dimes, Julia Craven, and Dow. And then we got halftime. Beats the timer. Sky going to play regular Kang, Julia's boss. 45 if it caps. Going to turn Amy into a warrior. Also Seal and Thrill. H9 Snowstorm with Echo, Craven Light. Went from Dom to Mom. Gold blue from Dime. Second blue of the game coming out. Gold blue going to hit Skylight. Going to take Skylight down to 60%. Going to absorb it. Going to stay at 80%. Kang is good. Legendary good. Seal and Thrill. Big Grenade Shot is no bueno. But sending that 1 point of rage over to Julia with the Echo. And I'm going to kick it over to Deadly Dimes with a -2 nerf. It's adding up, Dimes, 20 seconds. Beats the timer pretty easily. She's going to move to the O-Zone. We're going to bring her Pet Repel with her this time. And not a long drive. Certainly no movement penalty. Red Spectral Snake to the Straw Man. Thrill Smoke, S6 Snowstorm of her own. Spectral Snake, let's put out one of those flames. And the S6 with the Thrill is a 7. And we'll lower it down to a 5 with the Hinder. But she's adding the boom to it. And they do have mass destruction. Mythic Blue from Dow. And that is going to take out her Seal. All right, let's go from Dimes over to Julia. Julia, you got a 20-second timer from the DZ. Don't use absorption, Dimes. Come on. Why? Why would you do that? Because now I have to charge you for it. Beats the timer. All right. If you guys are wondering why I told her not to use the absorption, which she did use, she had a Seal. And it was 30 points of damage that was coming at her. So the absorption only prevents 20 of it. Means 10 gets through, and it's still going to break her Seal. Had she not used the absorption, it still would have broken her Seal. So there was no point using it other than it's a wasted move. All right, Julia's going to move to the tank zone. Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. Julia playing an S8. That is going to give Dimes a -3 hinder because the Wizards rose. Going to play Arc Ice on the other wall. And this Arc Ice is going to dissipate. Julia throwing cross the country. And it is a S8 plus her vessel is a 9. It does. Well, last until 7. Or till it's gone. It does hit. 8. Got a point push down is 9. And 10. S10 Goliath on a fresh wall. Black block, green block, 25% of a green block. Pretty standard wall here, not too weak. Middle of the pack, 75 green remaining. All right, we got Craven, Light, Dow. Last two moves before halftime. Craven, 20 seconds. Timer is up. Beats the timer. Red Kang to his boss, and F5 Jen to the Watchtower. Craven playing Red Kang, could be worth 50. Jen hits. Craven, where do you want the damage to go? That is Watchtower number 5. Sky's boss, 80%. And let's go to Dow. Dow, final move of the first half. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Going to double up the Arc Ice. This one will materialize and will give us a full-blown absorption. Top of the wall. 20% nerf. Dune to Strawman. Inferno to Strawman. Going to break Dow's absorption. And Shatter. 75 green is now 25 green. Arc Ice is good, Dune is good, Inferno's good, and the Shatter ability does go through. And that is the end of the first half. Captains, give me your second half subs. These 2 rounds are rounds of 5. I've got Bomber Bones. Occupying the Temple, getting a blessing. Valar, also getting a blessing. Team Arc, 25 points from the Strawman. Craven Light, 4th Halo. Dow, 4th Halo. DZ split yet again. 25-25. All right, we got Jim coming in for Sky. In the Bomber Zone. We've got the Shaman coming into the O-Zone. We also know that both turrets are activated. Let's get those sentry guns up there. Football for... They can't pick on you now, Ray. Football for Ray. Animal coming in the O-Zone. Dime's losing her pet repel because she's up in the high ground. Also losing her rover. Valar losing her tank. Julia losing her rover. Craven Light losing both of his smokes because of elevation. SLY starting to look like SLY again. All right, we got buffs from Shaman, buffs from Gemstone. So we need football, and we need the animal. Second half's going to be a little chaotic based on how the game flow has worked. Be a lot of improvising coming up, I think. I see football and Craven. Do we have animal? If not, we'll have to skip him for his buffs. All right, we'll skip him for his buffs. Hopefully he's here by the time his turn starts. We're going to start out with football. Football, 20 seconds for you, starting right now. Timer's up. See if football beats the timer. Beats the timer. Going to use Cosmic Heart on Gems Euclid, so she can use other legends, but she can't use the Euclid. Going to put a red Stasis on Valar. Going to drop Seal. S8 monster loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction. Julia does a hit. Hits or wait? You say wait. Again, the order is football, Valar, Bones, Jim, Dimes, Julia, Craven, Dow, Joe, and Sheila. All right, Ark, we need to move. We need to keep the game flow going, everybody. All right, Dow's going to pain, so it means the damage is going to hit. So full damage from football minus the 20%. And they're going to use pain, so half of that goes over to the other wall. Craven, does the pain hit on the arc wall? Okay, thank you. All right, so let's start with the 20%. No specialty grenade, so probably not a bad choice to let it hit. Black block. Green block. Over on the other side, we got 25 green. We're going to take out the 25 green and go 75 blue. So we got 25 blue. Wall hit and then a pain. I guess that's why they call it window pane. Slim Shady. All right, let's go over to Valar. 20 seconds, Valar. You in stasis. Timer's up. See if Villar beat the timer. Beats the timer. Villar's going to move into the temple. Going to play Thraxus. Give herself a +3 next round for Dragon Storm. Going to put some Torment on dimes. F5 Goliath to the wall. Craven Light. Does hit. Mass Destruction 10 on top of it. And it's only 25 blue. Take down to 25 blue. Take down a full blue. And we're going to take down 25 blue. About a block and a half. So we got 75 blue remaining over here. So 3/4 of a blue block left on the board for Arc. All right, after Villar, let's go over to Speedy. Bones, 20 seconds. Beats the timer. All right, going to move to the temple. Then going to put a red stasis on Jim. Torment Villar. Monster loaded to the wall. Shifting Winds move Dimes Torment. Let me check one thing on Shifting Winds. Does move it to a new target. So it is legal. Does not have to be your target. All right, and then Sheila's going to Eclipse her. Okay, so a whole lot of stuff, and none of it's really going to matter. All right, so red stasis going to fizzle. Torment to Villar is good. I'll give you that one. Shifting Winds is going to take the purple wands off the board. Oh, I'm going to move it to Shaman. Never mind. All right, not Jim. Okay, so that does go over to Shaman. That's good. And you can't Mind Flay Jim. She's invisible. And no stasis. Temple's good. Torment to Villar. M7 loaded to the wall is the next question. Julia, does the grenade hit? M7 monster. All right, so the monster does hit. And with the mass destruction, M7 monster, Bones still mowing them down. Green block, full blue block. Walls are getting close to even again. It's going to be a nail biter, I think. All right, Jim was eclipsed. She will be back visible in 1 second. Before we get to her, I'm going to cap Skylight's Boss and a 45 and a 63. So 2 Kangs. Flags are now 2-2. And I think I just capped the wrong boss. So let me go back and put those back. All right. Those did not cap yet. Those would not cap until Julia's turn. So Main Street is the actual location. It's empty. All right, so Skycap Main Street and Gemstone. You're up. You got 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Jim is going to seal and thrill. Going to play Dark Boss to Main Street. Jim playing Dark Boss in 5 would cap in 7. Could be worth 25 if it caps. Going to turn into a ninja. And S8 Goliath to the wall with boom. Art going in prevention mode. Animal's going to evoke the grenade. That is going to cut it from an S8 Goliath to an S4 Cataclysm with mass destruction. Going to make it about a Carnage level. S4 Carnage after the mass destruction is calculated. 75 blue. We'll give you the 75 blue, no more. Finishing off the blue block after the evoke. All right, let's go from Gemstone. Over 2 dimes with a -3 hinder. 20 seconds, dimes. Timer's up. Red stasis to Julia. Gonna put Torment on Jim. M7 Goliath to the wall with Shatter. Shatter's going to take that block down to 50 blue. And you got an M7 Goliath, Julia. Says wait. Gold blue from Julia, second blue of the game. Going to hit dimes. Going to take dimes down to 80%. with no absorption remaining. And that M7, remember, was a -3, so it was a M4 because of her -3 nerf. All right, let's go from dimes over to Julia. Julia, you got a 20-second timer. Beats the timer. I'm going to Euclid Craven. I'm going to go Dust to Joe. S6 Elmo loaded to the wall with Rampage. That's going to give dimes a -4. Joe going to evoke it. Rampage, going to make it a 7, 3.5. Elmo cut in half is a spruce. After the mass destruction, we're going to make it a cataclysm. And we're going to give you 65% of a red block. You got 35 red remaining. All right, after Julia, we go to Craven. Craven beats the timer easily. Let's go from Craven over to Dow. Dow should not be dusted because of elevation. He lost to dust last turn. Dow, you got a 20-second timer, and I think you beat it. Julia's boss did cap. Craven's boss also capped. So let me get all the bosses capped, and then we'll get to Dow. All right, so those two I had talked about earlier. Julia gets 63 and a 45. Art gets flag number 3. SLY gets flag number 3 as well. Craven's turn. And they also get a 50 and a 50. So flags are now even. Got ourselves a ball game, everybody. All right, Dow going to play boss to their chest. Dow playing boss in 5, cap in 7. Inferno to Strawman, put a little torment on football. I had that fire on the watchtower. Should be on the Strawman. And that is Strawman number 5. Boss their chest, Inferno, and a Torment. All good. All right, let's go to the Animal. Animal, 20 seconds to you. Beats the timer. Animal coming in strong. Playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. All right, let's send that boss over to their chest. Animal going to jump in the turret. Let's give Animal up. We don't give it to him yet. He jumps in the turret. Gets a rage bonus. Let's send Torment over to Julia. And S8, and he would get the +2 bonus from the turret. And he plays Mass Destruction. So the Goliath, Jim is going to intervene it and stop the shot. All right, and the final play in round number 5 is the Shaman, who is tormented. Shaman, you got 20 seconds. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. First time tonight. Did not beat the timer. We were on a roll, Sheila. All right, I'm going to start a nerf timer. 20 seconds. First time for either team, actually. Both teams were perfect. You don't have a circle now. Give me a move before you get nerfed. All right. Show me the move. Just type it again. I've stopped the timer. Just cut and paste. So I won't nerf you, but just repost it. I can't see it at all. Just type half of it and then type the other half of it, and we'll wait till you get the whole move typed. All right. She's going to get in the turret. Grizz to Joe. Torment down. Yeah, can we try to get that figured out? There shouldn't be any reason why that flags anything. All right. Dimes cannot be tormented. Because Dimes was already tormented. So you need to give me another target. All right, so Dime's not a valid target, so Bones is a valid target. So they're going to send a torment over to Bones. Grizz to Joe. Going to launch Joe to the other side of the map with his dust smoke following him. Bones can't be targeted by smokes either. So you need to give me another target. Narrowing it down, aren't we? Craven. Enjoy your torment. Craven is a boss. He can't be tormented. Looks like you don't have anybody to torment. So we're going to move on from this torment smoke. Dimes was targeted by torment smoke. So I'm going to say, I probably could have saved some time with this already. I think Julia's got a good challenge. Yeah, I'm going to say Julia's challenge is a legitimate challenge because the rule has been you cannot be tormented twice. It doesn't say targeting. And Dimes has not been under the effect of torment, so I probably could have just stepped in with this. So Dimes, we're going to put the torment on you since the first one did not resolve. It was moved before you ever suffered the consequences of it. And that saves Joe. All right. Back to the game. Turret, Grizz, Tormented Dimes, Vlad's loaded to the wall with mass destruction. With the mass destruction and the Vlads, you got a third of a red wall. You take down the rest of the red wall. and nothing more. Now down to 3. And that is the end of round number 5. End of round number 5. Craven Light, 5th Halo. Dow, 5th Halo. Bones with a blessing. Villar with a blessing. Strawman, we got 50 points for Arc. DZ, 25-25. All right, let's go over to Dragon Storm, everybody. And, oh, not the timer. Let's get the die roll going and see how much rage we have in Dragon Storm. This could be a game changer. It is 3 and rage 3, everybody. Here comes the pain. We'll start out with Football Master. Football, 20 seconds. You are tormented, but you do get an E3. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang. Give me a, never mind. We know where it is. There's only one out there. Mythic Kang from football could be worth 63. Max Seal to dimes. Frost Grenade to the Strawman with some Echo. It hits. Football. Smart move. Putting out Strawman number 5. Send a point of Echo down to Bones, who cannot be the target of any smokes, nor can her pets. All right, let's go over to Queen V. Villar, 20 seconds. You're tormented as well. And you got Stasis. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Red Primus Super Thrill Monster with Ignite. Villar looking like a S6 with Red Primus. Getting that 13% bonus. Craven says wait. S6 Monster with the Primus bonus and Ignite. Animal with the prevention. All right, let's kick it over to Bones. Bones, 20 seconds for you. And Bones with a E3 bonus from Dragon Storm. On to her move. Beats the timer. Spectral Snake to the Straw Man. Bringing a hell of a lot. H9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and sending a point of echo down to dimes. Dimes sitting on a -5 hinder right now. Gold blue from Jim. Final blue of the game for Team Mark. Bones, big attack. Drawing out that final blue. And it is going to break her absorption. Spectral Snake, going to put out Strawman number 4. All right, Spectral Snake puts out number 4. The big rocket launch attack is shut down. And we're going to go over to Gemstone, who is tormented. $20 seconds. Dimes is tormented. Julia and Jim. Jim beats the timer. She's going to go Gold Kang to her boss. Could be worth 55. Arc Spark, monster loaded with Echo. Jim with a monster. E3 from the Dragon Storm. Echo will make it 4. Pushing a point of Echo down to Julia. With Mass Destruction, Jim. Red block. 50% of a red block. 50 red remaining. 1.5 for Team Arc. Over on the other side, we've got 4 red and 2 blue. All right, let's go from Jim over to Dimes, who is tormented. 20 seconds, Dimes. Beats the timer. Move to the bomber zone. Dimes with a -4 hinder, so getting no benefit from the Dragon Storm. She does get a Seal and Thrill and an Echo, so we're going to give her a +1. +1 monster, Mythic Gideon. Mythic Gideon is going to give a -28. Dimes taking down the 50 blue. And 25 of the next blue block. 75 blue remaining, Dimes, of the 1 blue block. So we got 3/4 of a blue over on the right side. We got 1.5 red over on the other side. Dimes is no longer tormented. And we go from Deadly Dimes over to Julia. 20 seconds. Julia beats the timer. She's going to use Kamuri to go to the Ozone. I'm going to remove her torment because she won't have it after this turn. But she is tormented this round. Lithium loaded. Point of Echo, Craven. S4, 5, 6, 7, and a 10% bonus. And a Shatter. It's going to take it down to 1 red block. So, red, blue. All right, so we got 1 red block remaining. She does get the Shatter. But no gold bar. Craven playing the red-blue. All blues have been played. Julia losing her absorption. And giving Dimes a -5, or a -6, sorry. But it will fall off at the end of this round. So it may not be a factor. All right, let's go from Julia to Boss Craven, who's no longer a boss. 20 seconds, Craven. Craven, Dow, Animal, and Sheila. Craven beating the timer. Red Icky, going to put some torment on Dow. Going to go S6 Top Hat. Playing it to the Watchtower, not playing it as a specialty grenade to the wall. So he does light up Watchtower number 6. And we're going to go ahead and reset them. And let's go ahead and get this Icky in play. All right, Icky, going to break Jim's seal. Going to break Villar's absorption. Get rid of Julia's pet repel. And minor damage to Dow. I'll take him down to 97. Shaman. Take you down to 95. All right, let's go from Craven. Dow, you're surrounded by torment smoke, and you got 20 seconds. Got Dow, Animal, and Sheila. It's 1 full block. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to his boss, Inferno to Strawman. So he lets the torment resolve. going to put Mythic Kang. To his boss. Could be worth 63. Inferno to Strawman. Let's go ahead and light up Strawman number 4. And a kickback is going to take him down to 87. All right, let's go over to Animal. All the way on the other side of the map. And he is dust smoked. Animal, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Our second miss tonight between both teams. Still pretty accurate game. Joe, I got to give you a nerf timer. Let's get the move in before the nerf. All right, nerf timer is up. Barely made the nerf timer. Going to unholy the dust smoke. Well, he can't do both. All right, he's playing vines, which means the vines hit first. It's a double smoke. Just a warning, no penalty. All right, vines to Villar. So, but he is going to play a H9 Goliath with a 25% nerf from the dust smoke and a blue spark. Double gold sonar. All right. That's why the dust smoke might be pretty important. So Villar's going to get hit by the vines. We'll take her down to 90. Because now what you're going to have is a 25, a 15, and a 15 with the double gold sonars. Pretty timely move of those. All right, we got 9. We got 10. Looking like an S8. Take it down to an S5. With Ignite. The Goliath, we're going to take all the way down to a Spruce. We add the Mass Destruction. We got the equivalent of an S5 Navy. And we got to move him into range. So Joe, S5 Navy. 75% of a blue block up there. We'll give you the blue block and 10% of a red block. Got 3 full blocks and 90% of a red on the other side with arc. We've got 1 full red block. And we got one more player before we go to the final round, and that is the Shaman from the turret. Shaman Sheila, 20 seconds. All right, Shaman. Mythic Kang to Dow's boss. Could be worth 63. Max Seal to Villar. Lich Grenade loaded to the wall. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. The glitch is going to have no benefit to the straw man, but it is going to take down. Sheila's like, look, I got an extra one. Let me burn that one. So she is taking down the rest of the wall. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Probably a good one to let hit on Craven Light's part. Because most of the work was already done there. Shaman Sheila with a gold bar. Second gold bar. One for Villar, one for Sheila. Walls are now 2-1. Game is very, very tight right now. This game is close. If it comes down to a 1-point victory. Hey, congratulations, Sheila. First gold bar ever. Well done. All right, captains, give me your final four. Got a few things to announce here. 1, Dow with a 6th halo. Craven with a 6th halo. DZ's 25-25. Strawman 25 for Arc. 0 for SLY. Bomber Bones, congratulations. 100-point gold orb for Bomber Bones. Deadly Dimes with the Rover Occupy, 150 points. Shaman Sheila with the Ace Award, 25 points. Congratulations. Moving on up the board, Sheila not only getting a gold bar, she also got an Ace Award. Football Bones, Dimes, and Craven. Animal heading out. Good job, Joe. Sheila staying in the game. Which means the order will be Villar. Julia will go up to the second player. Then Dow. Then Sheila will go last. On the other side, football will stay first. Bones, Dimes, and Craven. So the order is going to change. So I'll tell you the order. It's going to go football, Villar, Bones, Julia, Dimes, Dow, Craven, and Sheila. All right. You guys ready? This thing's going down to the wire. Football, let's start with you. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Football, going to go with the Mythic Gideon for a -28. H9 Monster loaded. Blue Sparks, Super Thrill. Julia says, wait. Jim's boss will cap on Julia's turn. Joe's boss will cap at the end. Dow's boss will cap on his turn. Sheila, tank page 1, shutting down the grenade. Sheila with a timely prevention as well. Will that be the difference in the game? It's close. Or will it be something else in the next few rounds, next few turns that make up the difference? Let's go over to Villar. Villar, 20-second timer. You do still have stasis. Stasis only goes away at halftime. Timer's up. Villar did not beat the timer. Mythic Gideon. Oh my. Bringing out the gavel. And Villar trying to drop the gavel. Craven ain't having it. Football with the intervene. Can't fault Villar for trying. She was definitely going to bring the heat. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer for Bones. I don't even know what rages you guys got left. Beats the timer. She's going to fear smoke Villar. Get out of my temple, Villar. A little bit of fear smoke. Mythic Gideon. S8 Goliath to the wall. Rampage and Blue Spark. Julia going to intervene it. Shut it down. We'll see. We'll see who has what left at the end. See if it's timed out. Captain seemed to be doing a good job tonight both ways. Only a few turns left. One of them is Julia. 20-second timer, Julia. Timer's up. Julia going to go red Gideon. Minus 22. Going to move to the bomber zone. Julia bringing H9 Monster to the house. Craven might have something left for it. Not specialty, but he is going sonars. That's going to be a 35% nerf using both of them. All right, we're going to go H9. A little bit below an H6, S6. Monster. Take a monster down to a lithium. After we add the mass destruction, it's going to be equivalent to a red eye. So we're looking at S6 red eye. Walls are pretty similar all the way through. This one's a little weaker, but not much. A little weaker total health, but it's pretty close. Black block, green block. Julia taking down 2 blocks only. 4 players remain. Good use of a sonars there. Let's go from Julia over to Dimes. 20 seconds, Dimes. And Jim's boss capped on that turn, so I'll get to that in a second. Timer's up, Dimes. Dimes did not beat the timer. Each team with 2 misses. Let's start a nerf timer. It's for a 10% nerf. Timer's up. Did beat the nerf timer, so no nerf. All right, so I'll get to that in a second. Jim's Kang capped. That's going to be 50 points. I'm sorry, that is 55. 55 for her gold Kang. And the boss cap, that gives Ark a slight flag advantage. 4-3 with 2 flags to go. Julia says it hits. Skull to Dow. Let's give Dimes an absorption. Go ahead and light Watchtower number 7 with Scold. H9 Elmo to the Watchtower hits. That's going to be Watchtower number 8. And let's give her 25 points for the Elmo. 8 Watchtowers. 8 Watchtowers of lighting. Wow, you guys know it's going to be Christmas before long? Is that cool or what? Like, we got my 3 favorite holidays coming up. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. That is like Play Dead Live time. Just right around the corner, man. So cool. I'm going to take Dow down to 77. All right, so we're going to have Dow, Craven, and the Shaman. That's it. Technically, Dow's boss would cap at the beginning of Sheila's turn, so I'm not going to cap it yet. So Dow, 20 seconds. And he posted it. That's fine. H9 gavel. Grenade launcher. Blue spark, thrill smoke. Loom, Talon Valar to the temple. He's leaving the DZ to go down there and get this grenade shot, and certainly it's worth it. Craven says, I got nothing for it. And that is true. Cannot Talon. Because he switched order with the Sheila sub. Nope, boss does not cap. Dow was in the number 4 position, and because Sheila stayed in, that boss does not cap until the number 4 position. So it caps at the beginning of Sheila's turn, and then Sheila's boss caps. Sheila doesn't have a boss. Never mind. But if she did, it would be one of those weird anomalies where one would cap at the beginning of the turn, one would cap at the end of the turn. Like on Craven's turn, Joe's boss caps at the end. All right, so Dow, is there another pet that you would like to play? Craven, he's going to play. Is there anything you can do to stop it? He can't play that pet, the Talon. All right, still hits. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 15 with Loom. This is going to get awfully close. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. %of a blue block. 50 blue remaining. Another big grenade shot. From Dow. Craven Light. Skull to Dow. S8 Elmo to the Watchtower. Julia, anything for those two? Craven covering his bases. Julia, what is he going to prevent? The Elmo. All right. So I know why it was use it or lose it, but I'm going to tell you why it was a waste and it didn't matter. Because the Elmo wasn't going to hit. Because once the Scold hit, the Elmo was going to fizzle, and he still wasn't going to get to 10 points. Dow taking the damage. I got Dow down to 67. I got Craven getting an absorption. Scold Lights Watchtower, number 9. Craven Light, get the 9 award. Also, 100-point Watchtower bonus for Craven. Couple bonuses for SLY tonight. See if that's going to be the difference maker. All right, at the end of Craven's turn, Joe's boss does cap. And that is flag number 4. Sheila, final move of the night. Could be a difference maker, 20 seconds. And Craven, I think, does it hit? It does hit. All right, and it's big at the end here. We've got T10, Monster loaded. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 from the Shaman. Wow. %50 blue. Red block. Red block. Red block for the Shaman. Cannot get the final red block to get the gold bar, though. Shaman Sheila, 1 bar short. You almost got 2 gold bars tonight. And let's cap this final boss. Couple more 63-point Kangs. And Art getting a 5th flag. And Julia sneaking in to get the Occupy at the very end. That could be huge as well. But no Watchtowers. Decided against the Watchtower, so that's pretty big advantage. This one's going to be close because both teams scored a lot in a bunch of different categories. All right, the very end, Craven Light. With the 7th Halo, Craven Light getting 100 points from the PCP DZ. Dow going to get 50. Strawman, we got 4 lit. That's another 25 for Arc. 0. Craven Light getting 25 in the DZ. Dow getting 0. Another blessing. Seven blessings. Let's take down these final 4 red blocks. Go ahead and rebuild them. Let's take down 1, 2, 3. That's going to give SLY 2 full walls. Go to the other side. We got 4 blessings. Pretty much the same thing, right? Except for 1 wall ahead. So we take down the one red block. Let's rebuild it. We take down 1, 2, and 3 for 3 blocks. Great game. Craven, if this is a 1-point win, like I predicted, you're gonna be like, whoa, because I think it's gonna be super close. I predicted a 1-point win. All right, I'm gonna break it down. Take a look at all the numbers, and you know what? I mean, it's over. You guys take a deep breath, have some fun with it, and now it's just math. So give me 5 minutes, and I'll be back. All right, everybody, we are back, and as we all thought, it was close. Very close game. Both played a super, super strong game, and it came down to just a couple things. One move here, one move there. All right, so we'll start out, and I know both teams probably going to say, yeah, if we would have prevented that one instead of that one, or did this instead of that, you'll be second guessing it, but you got a game next week. Here we go. Let's get into it because, again, it is math at this point. I'm going to start out with the flags. Flags. Arc managed to flip Main Street, which was pretty important, and got a ruffled feather for it. Overall, Arc, 900 points in flags. Remember, flags are not as important as they used to be. But Arc with a 900 point to 750 advantage. There's 150 right there for Arc. SLY had plans to make it up. Wasn't the walls. They did a good job with the walls, but they fizzled sort of at the end. 925 to 625. Now, there was a lost stream, but we add that at the end in extras, so that did not come into play yet. Overall, with walls, though, 925 to 625. So now you got Arc with a pretty big lead. I mean, they're up there 300 points, 450 point lead. Strawmen. Strawmen added to it too. 155 to 0. 50 round to 25-25. You can't stop everything. So now you got Arc with a huge lead, about 600 points. Started to turn at that point. Siege and occupy. Nobody siege, both teams occupied. That kept it even. So you still got about that 600 point lead. But then you get to watchtowers. Watchtowers cut it in half. 325 to 0. Then you get to the DZ. DZ doesn't sound like a lot, but winning the DZ was an extra 50 points. Now you got that lead under 300. 175 to 125. Get to the timers. Timers. 280 to 280. No advantage in the timers. PCP DZ points. 275. For SLY, this is the way they got the 275. They got 100 points for the PCP DZ. Craven beating Dow. 100 points for the Orb. The 9 award. The Tire, the Cannonball. So you figure that's a big advantage, but not so fast because Arc got 2 gold bars, a feather, a cannonball, a tire, an ace award, and Dow's PCP DZ of 50 points. So that was only a 25 point advantage, 275 to 250. So now you got to get to the Mythic Kangs, the Mythic Gideons and the extras. Arc had a 25 point Dark Boss. That's their extras. But they had 3 Mythic Gideons go against them for a net negative 59. Anytime you get a negative net, that's not good. Go to the other side, and you've got SLY with a negative 50, but they had a Dark Boss, and they had Lost Dream, and they had Elmos. Giving them a positive 70. So that's another 120 point swing. So with all that being said, it was a nail biter, but by the skin of their teeth. Arc 3,078, SLY 3,002. 76 point game, Arc on the road, squeaking out a victory. With Arc wall damage, they stumbled onto something. SLY getting better and better every week, and I think we got some wild cards are going to be added to SLY very soon. Arc, big road victory. SLY, strong comeback statement, certainly getting their rhythm back, getting their feet back under them, playing with some different combinations. 3,078 to 3,002. What a great game. Great game, everybody. Gets better and better every time we see you guys play. We will have trivia tomorrow night. We will have Play Dead Live on Friday night. And Saturday, we'll have a few meetings, some events, and then we'll make an announcement on Saturday as well. I did want to say I was going to make an announcement. And I'm going to think about it a little bit longer. But looking at the stats, I will make an announcement tomorrow. I think we're going to add additional gem sockets and slots to all of the portal gear. It's still going to scale up very high, but I want to make sure that we do right by all the players in the game. At least in a couple of weeks, I think that it will scale up. But I think that adding an additional gem socket and a and a glyph spot to the portal gear, I think is going to help a lot of players. So I'll make an official announcement on that tomorrow. And you guys got a ton of gems. It's not going to hurt the top tier players either, because you guys got a lot of portal gear. But I do think it's going to help some additional players on your team, just a added layer of security, and it'll allow me to remove a couple of the modifiers I'm putting on some of the player-to-player hits as well. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. Appreciate the excellent gameplay by both teams tonight. And we'll see all you guys for trivia tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.